All right, so we just landed in Mexico City. There's a lot of people here at the airport. It's not as crazy as it was the first time we came. I think it's because we're a little more used to it.
Yeah,
we're a
we
little
were
used to it
expecting
now.
all the peoples.
Yeah,
this
we were
time.
expecting the crowd. Like before the door to immigration opened, I was expecting there to be a large crowd right outside, so that was pretty manageable.
Yeah.
The flight was really nice. It was only
Yeah.
an hour and a half. It's really nice here. It's about 70 degrees. We don't have internet yet. We have to stop and buy a SIM card for a phone. And then we're going to jump on the train and take about a 45-minute subway ride across town to get to our Airbnb, which is in La Condesa. And once we get there, we'll probably take a nap.
Pasión del Cielo coffee in the airport is really good. They have lots of different type of beans.
And how is the milk? Because they don't usually have regular milk here.
It's fine. I
Yeah?
wouldn't have really noticed it. I don't know. Did you see if he had fresh milk or if it was ultra pasteurized?
It's probably ultra pasteurized. I would
Probably.
imagine. All right, so Lisa and I are here at our Airbnb. I thought what we do real quick is just talk about our day. We left San Antonio this morning at 6 a.m. And Mario, my father, he picked us up and drove us to the airport. We were there about 3 hours early because the airline, Interjet, said to arrive about 3 hours early. So we got there and we waited for a long time. It was really boring.
That's okay because we got breakfast tacos.
Oh yeah, we got the last of our San Antonio style breakfast tacos. Now the tacos there are very different from the tacos here, and we'll probably get into that later on in this trip. The plane ride was really nice. We flew Interjet. I'd never flown that airline before. I guess it's international. It was really comfortable. It was a lot of leg room, and they crammed a lot of people in there.
Yeah.
And it was pretty amazing. I actually slept on the plane, which was really nice. We arrived at Mexico City around noon, and we took a 45-minute subway ride from the airport to our Airbnb. I forgot how big the subway system here is. It's really amazing. One thing I noticed when we were waiting for one of our trains is that the subways here, the trains, actually run on tires. And I'll put a video while we talk about this, but it was really weird looking at the train. Even though it was on tracks, they were each train had tires, and that was really cool. So we got to our Airbnb. We had a few problems meeting up with the host, but it was just, we didn't have a phone. We don't have cell service. I don't think we'll get one this trip because we're not going to be in Mexico long enough to warrant paying like $20 for a cell phone service.
We just use Wi-Fi when we're at cafes and here at the Airbnb. And stuff.
Right.
We found like a natural organic store. So it looked like a restaurant. They were serving some food, and then when we walked in, we realized that there was actually a store there, and there were a whole bunch of organic items, food, and also cosmetics and stuff. Even there were even Bob's Red Mill.
Oh yeah, really expensive, but it was there. So we picked up some oatmeal, rice, beans, a whole bunch of stuff to make breakfast and dinner. I'm sorry. We picked up a whole bunch of stuff to make breakfast and dinner, and so in order to save money, because all that stuff we bought was like $25, and so if we can make breakfast and dinner here, we can have a nice meal in the city and not have to worry about our budget too much, because we're okay as far as money goes, but walking around Mexico, everything is really cheap. Not cheap, and it's not cheap quality, but cheap isn't it? It's a good deal.
Inexpensive.
But you can get really out of hand because everything is so cheap. Everything is so affordable, I should say, that you end up spending way more money than you thought you would spend. Anyways, we're in our kitchen. I'm cooking some rice. I'll go ahead and give you a shot of our tiny little kitchen here at our Airbnb. Here's the tortillas we bought earlier. Our tiny little fridge, microwave. Here's the rice is going. It should be done here pretty soon. A hot plate. These are the organic beans we picked up at the market. Finca Las Moras was a wine we bought earlier today. Anyways, this is the kitchen that we're in, and what's really funny is if you leave the kitchen, you can see that we're outside. Here's their environment. We're on the roof. Oh, here.
Can I get back in it?
That's all right now. So we're on the roof of the people who own this property are right below us. We're on the roof, and our kitchen is completely outside. Oh. Yeah, it's got a little.
It has a cool it's like you're having a barbecue out with your friends or something. Like
Right.
you have something set up outside.
We should barbecue while we're here, actually.
Yeah, that's a good idea. They got the coal in there.
Oh yeah. All right, so the light's kind of in the way, so let's go back here. So I want to do a tour of our little home here for the next 5 days, but for now, this was our first day in Mexico City. It's a lot of fun.